today this is the EPL review number 2. I don't know if it's so pumped, if it's so hyped, right? Let's go. Let's look at the table first. Basically, just did my voice might be weird, or I might talk very slowly with like breath breaks in the middle, because I just did a Cheeto challenge over on the behind the scenes vlog, I guess, something. Check it out. I'll put the link in the description along with the infamous Instagram link right here where you can win a shout out. I uploaded that, as I promised. And I will be uploading one today. Actually, I'll be uploading a few of the New Year's Eve celebration. Actually, what am I saying? What did I say? That's the link in the description. Okay, sorry. I can have a link in the description to my Instagram, and yeah, I can't have a link in the description for the video because it's coming out after this video, so make sure you check it out. But I might have a link in the description when it comes out. I'll just put a link in the description. But yeah, so you're gonna have to check those two out, guys, because they're very nice vids, and one of them is gonna have like all the New Year celebrations and whatever, and the other one's gonna have the behind the scenes and how I made the vlog and whatever. Yeah, but other than that, we're all good. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I was about to say, so I'm gonna post some photos of where I go to for the New Year and whatever. And if you guys can guess the places where I take photos in, like I might give you some clues. I'll tell you which ones to guess for a shout out and whatever. If you guys can guess that, I will give you a shout out on the channel. Yeah, so it would be great if you guys go check out our Instagram, maybe follow it, because look at this. Yeah, I know, embarrassing, right? Okay, PL table, Man City. God, guys, I don't even care anymore. They've won the league. They've won the league. Like, is it even yeah, it's definitely a possibility that they won't win it. But like, are you serious? Like, okay, Chelsea's been losing to West. I mean, they did lose to West Ham, so coming for the league. Don't think so. Right. Let's go comfy and let's get right into the vid. Right, so Man United. Let's look at the Liverpool first. Because since I'm just so tempted to look at my team, boom. Last week versus Swansea, 5-0. Bam, 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 bam. All right. This week versus Leicester. Oh, look at Klopp. He's a happy boy, isn't he? This might be my thumbnail. Yeah, right here, thumbnail, boys. Right. Yeah. So we've got the score, and then Mohamed Salah scored too. This man is on fire. Again, I'm gonna look at his stats again. I have to do it again, right? Just because of his greatness. Where am I going? Mo Salah stats. Oh crap. Doesn't matter. Sorry, spelling his name wrong, but still searches it. Alright, come on. Here, go down. Where's the... Yeah, here we are. Right, goals. UEFA Champions League, 5. Okay, that's decent. And now he's got 17 in the Prem. Like, no one's catching up to this man. Alright. Club friendlies, 2. Africa Cup of Nations, none. So then he's got 24 in total. This guy, before how many months has he played with Liverpool? I'm not sure, but before even New Year passes, like not even close to the end of the season, this man has scored 24 goals. All right, let's not count the club friendlies and say it's 22 goals. All right, so yeah. The rest of the club is okay, I guess. Some assists, maybe some goals, but it's just this man's got the spotlight. Right. What else are we looking at the table? Um. So look at. Remember how I talked last time about this like kind of different league? So yeah, it is kind of a different league. Today, Crystal Palace, Man City, Arsenal beat Crystal Palace. So that's my prediction gone. Um, yeah, I mean they're doing okay. I guess their win streak is over. I mean their not losing streak is over. But I guess I mean I was totally wrong. They're just like they're avoiding relegation now. These four teams. Um, Although, don't understand how Swansea and West Ham are stuck here. Even West Brom, like usually it's like Stoke, sometimes Bournemouth. Oh no, Bournemouth have Defoe. Yeah, they've got a better team now, Bournemouth. Even like Huddersfield, Brighton, you'd expect them to be down there. Maybe even Burnley. Usually Burnley's like 11th, 12th, maybe 13th. Now these guys are just up here, in front of Everton and everything. Arsenal, yeah, let's look at Arsenal, my rivals. I don't know why they're my rivals. I just hate them. Right, we drew 3-3. Still embarrassment right there. Still an embarrassment. Okay, but I'll give them this over Crystal Palace. I'll give Crystal Palace like the 2 goals, bro. Like against Arsenal, that's a team in the top 4. Oh yeah, top 5, I think. Yeah, top 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about my own club, Liverpool. Yeah, top 6. All right, all right. So yeah, they're against a club in the top 6, which isn't a big thing to say anymore. Unlike Liverpool, which is in the top 4, right? Yeah. Have they played Liverpool? These bad boys. I don't think we have played them so far. Yeah, we haven't. Right. So they're playing Arsenal. Arsenal has Chelsea. The week. I like. No wait. No. Today they've got a match with West Brom. There's a lot of matches going on today. Yeah, the Premier League's playing a lot in this like Christmas, New Year season. They're playing a lot of matches. Right. Then you've got these guys over here. Newcastle. Like I thought Newcastle was kind of going to be the best out of the teams that got promoted, but it turns out, everything's unexpected. But man's here the top, like the first place is just so predictable every week. It's not like, oh my gosh, 3 points difference. Here is also a bit predictable. It's kind of like second place, um and then second place, and then sixth place downwards is not predictable. So it's not predictable who's going to be there. But then fourth, fifth, actually not fifth. Arsenal could contend for that. But I mean, like first, second is a place to contend. Third, it's going to be like one of these two or Liverpool. So it's kind of predictable who's going to end up in third because of who's going to end up in second. It's one of these 3 clubs, but it's probably not Liverpool in second. I think they're going to go third, but yeah. All right. Now we have Tottenham. Yup, Tottenham's there. Yeah, and then Arsenal. Yeah, but the thing, what I feel is Arsenal's not playing well. Like, if they were playing well against Crystal Palace, a team who is almost fighting relegation. Now, where am I? I'm in here, Crystal Palace. Yeah. On the 20th of January again, Crystal Palace. Yeah. But I mean, a team that is fighting relegation, Crystal Palace, and then a team that used to, I guess, like before this year, nobody's really contending for the title except for Man City. Like last year, they were almost what am I saying? They didn't even make Champions League, but they used to contend for the title. They're in top 6. They're always in the Europa League. Yeah, against a team that avoids relegation. Like this score would be disappointing for my team, like Liverpool. This score is even more disappointing for Liverpool. Yeah, like against Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal's my rivals, but I don't count them as a team that's hard to beat anymore. Like after like beating them 3-1, 4-0, and then we draw 3-3. That's disappointment comes because then you feel like Arsenal's starting to be a bad club compared to Liverpool. Like Liverpool is always going to beat Arsenal, like it's predictable, and then you get this, and then I'll give props to Arsenal for scoring three and actually like getting back into the game after that 2-0. But like Liverpool should really up their game. Like they should learn from that mistake. Like how can you draw to Arsenal when you guys beat them 4-0, beat them 3-1? It's not consistent. Our wins. I mean, I'm not saying Arsenal wins are consistent. I mean, okay, they are consistent. They haven't lost much. We haven't lost much. We've drawn so much. But yeah, let's look at us again. Liverpool. Not by us, I mean me. All right, like my favorite club. Yeah, yeah. Okay, right. 5. No, we're coming back from our slumber. You see, here these 3 games. This game was just disappointing. I'm just so mad about this game. But Arsenal is still a good team. So yeah, here is where the disappointment is, especially in the Prem. Here I was like kind of happy. I thought we were gonna do something here. I watched this game live, and then that's when yeah, they brought us back to these good old days. Yeah, not exactly too good, are they? So a lot of draws, but also some wins. I think that's what's keeping us in 4th. Yeah. Right, let's see how long this thing has been. Right, fixtures. Fixtures. This is almost as important as how good your team is. I mean, it's even more important because if your team is bad, you need to verse a bad team. If you're against Man City, if you put like, oh, what should we say, Swansea against Man City, you just know who's gonna win. So fixtures really matter. So, we're just gonna take a look at these fixtures and then wrap up the video. Yeah. Okay. So, in the fixtures, Crystal Palace, Man City. I'm just gonna look at the ones that didn't happen. But by the way, Man United 0-0 Southampton. That's when you start to think maybe the small teams might have a chance. They might have a chance, but in reality, it's not like Southampton is gonna come up. Like what I feel is when you play a small team, you're not exactly um you don't want to lose, obviously. But if you do lose, you're not thinking, oh my god, these guys are gonna come to hunt us and they might take our position. But no, they're not like it. It's just like damage done to your team's position against the other big teams. But yeah, like it doesn't really matter for when you're against the small teams. You don't think why would it help them to win? It's just gonna affect you. So I've been talking so much about this game. Right, let's go out. Where am I going? Right, West Brom Arsenal today. I'm hoping they get a draw. Like West Brom, come on. I'm not expecting them to get a draw. Just hope that they get a draw. Yeah, so you got some unpredictable scores, but the thing is, I loved last year when the league was almost unpredictable until Chelsea kind of just went on a winning spree and then, they won the league early, whatever. But yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of the league right now, but there are a lot of unpredictable games. But when you know who's gonna win the league, like the premise is just so fun because when you know who's going to win the league, you're watching who's going to get into Champions League. When they're 100% in Champions League, you're going to look who's going to get in Europa League. Because now in the Prem, before, I'm talking like maybe 2 years back. Yeah, 3, 4. What am I saying? 2. Yeah, 3 or 4 years back, Tottenham wasn't exactly contending. Tottenham wasn't like top 6 material. Now it is. Now like Everton, I think the top 6 in the league: Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal. That would be the top 6, and then maybe if we're gonna go all the way to the Europa League contenders here, Then we'd go Everton, and then I think I don't know who, because if I say Bournemouth could make it over here, yeah. I mean, Bournemouth isn't exactly close, but Bournemouth is a good team. They're getting better, and yeah. So I think that's kind of the top eight, and maybe if no, actually Watford would be there. Watford are a very good team, but I'm saying like the top six. There's now like before when Arsenal was kind of part of the top five, which they aren't exactly now. They're kind of, I mean, when they were part of the group that like the part of the teams that would go on to the Champions League, Arsenal would. That was when Tottenham wasn't even like contending for Europa League. Actually, maybe they were, but they weren't contenders. Now Tottenham's kind of taking Arsenal's spot, although it's not Champions League. Um, I mean, I'm just hoping Liverpool can make Champions League. They're not going to make the league, definitely not. Look at that point difference. But you know, Arsenal could definitely slip into Champions League because it's not that much of point difference between them and Liverpool or Man United. They could slip a third, Tottenham and Arsenal, maybe even a second, but that's going to take a lot. But even Liverpool, if they want to go into second, is going to take a lot. It's going to take Chelsea to lose. It's going to take Liverpool to win consistently, which we see by their amount of draws is not happening. Yeah. So that was pretty much the Prem for you. Match day 21, I believe. Yeah, 21. Match day 20. Yeah, bro. Match day 21 Premier League for you guys. Thank you for watching the vid. Make sure you check out our other videos when they're out. I'm gonna put a link in the description, and I will see you guys next time.